In this tutorial, I want to take you through the practice paper that was prepared by First Class Math. If you like to access this paper, you can be able to go to their website so that you can be able to download this paper. We have tried to analyze the way they have set the questions and the way the questions appear from different topics that are in your specification of AQA Math. So this is paper 1H. So we shall first look at how are we supposed to approach different topics and what are the ideas you need to know before you sit for your exam. Basically, you need to have a foundation of all topics. You need to ensure that you've covered all the areas that you are supposed to before you face your exam. In that way, you'll have a foundation and then you can be able to apply the knowledge during the exam sessions. I want us to go to the first question, whereby we are told the circle has a radius of 6 centimeters. Write down the circumference of the circle in terms of pi. So meaning that you must know that circumference of the circle is given by the formula 2 pi r, where r is the radius. And this question we are given the radius is 6, so this is going to be given by 2 times pi times 6. So if you simplify this is going to become 12 pi centimeters, because you just multiply this number and this, and you're not supposed to enter the pi of the calculator because already I told you are going to give the answer in terms of pi. The next question here is testing on indices. So meaning before you sit for your exam, you need to know how to do question to do with indices. And when you have a scenario like this, whereby there is a power outside the bracket and inside the bracket we have a power, it means we're going to multiply the powers. So this will mean that this becomes 2 times m, but now this is 4 times 3. Then we shall have to divide by m squared. So this is going to reduce to 2 times m raised to power 12 over m raised to power 2. So this m power 12 is divided by m power 2, so meaning we can be able to reduce this further. Because it's a division, we're going to subtract the powers. So it's going to be m to m 12 minus 2, and this is going to translate to 2m raised to power 10. Next question, 3 of 20%. So this is going to be 3 over 5 times 20%. For me, this is going to simplify because 5 will go here once, it will go to 24 times, and then our answer now becomes 12%. But because we are told after working out that, we can now still go ahead and work out this 12% of pounds, 350 pounds. So meaning we're going to as well work out this as 12 over 100 times 350 pounds. So from here we can actually cancel this and this part. 5 will go here 2 times, but 5 will go here 7 times. At the same time, we can see that 2 will go here once, will go here 6 times. Then 6 times 7 is going to give us 42 pounds. So our final answer here is 42 pounds. The next question is the question on solving linear inequalities, and you can see now we are going to put the like terms together. We shall take this on the other side of the inequality, and also we shall take this on the other side of the inequality. When we do that, even when we have equal signs, you need to remember that when a number goes through or over the equal sign, this is going to reduce to another sign or an opposite sign. So meaning this is going to be 6x minus 2x. 2x was a positive, now it will be minus, greater than 2 positive, because it was a negative, now it will become positive 2. So that we shall have this reducing to 4x is greater than 2. Then in order to find the value of x, we shall divide by 4 both sides by 4, and this will cancel out, and our x is greater than 1 over 2. So this is the answer that we are supposed to give at this particular point. And remember, if maybe they told you, or you are told in an exam to give your answer on a number line, you maybe required to do something like this. You draw a number line. Because this is a half, we can have 0 here, then we have 1 here, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, and then which will mean that we need to draw a circle at the top here. But since there is no equality part, it's just greater than, we are not going to shade this line there. So we are going to draw our line in that manner, indicating that this inequality is satisfied by all values which are more than a half. That is how we can be able to represent this on a number line. That is a possible question that you can be asked maybe in the coming exam, so you ought to know that. The next part is whereby you are given a fraction and then you are supposed to manipulate them. You are supposed to add fraction, divide fraction, multiply fractions. First, I will want us to work out this part of the fraction, the first part of the fraction. We work it out and then we shall simplify. Remember, always in your exams, you have to be very organized in the way you do your work so that you can earn all your marks. Number one, we shall work out this part, then work out this part. Once we have the answers, we can be able to use them in order to complete the part. So this 7 over 8 minus 1 over 4. Then now the LCM of the LCM of 8 and 4 actually is 8. So even we can be able to convert this by multiplying by 2 here, by multiplying by 2 here. We are going to make 1 over 4 as can be written as 7 over 8 minus 2 over 8. In that way, we've made the denominators the same, and then we can be able now say our answer will be 7 minus 2, and this is going to be 5 over 8. So this is going to be 2 plus 1 over 4. So this is the same as over 1. So which number can we multiply by 1 to get 4? That number that we can multiply actually here is 4, and also here by 4, so that we shall have 8 over 4 plus 1 over 4. And when you look at this, we can be able to have a common denominator, and this is going to be 8 plus 1, and finally our answer becomes 9 over 4. So this is going to be 5 over 8 divided by 9 over 4. So if you want to change the division side to a multiplication, this is going to be 5 over 8 times 4 over 9. And you can see that we can be able to cancel once, and this goes twice, and finally our answer becomes 5 over 18. The answer for this question is supposed to be 5 over 18. I believe it was understandable. You've followed through what you are supposed to do in order to get your marks there. Question 6, the first three terms of a geometric progression are shown below. We have these numbers written in standard form. And then we're supposed to work out the fourth term. What do we notice about these numbers? Work out this. I want us to write these numbers not in standard form, but let us write them as ordinary numbers. This is going to be 1 10 raised to power 2. This is going to be the same as 100. This is going to be 3 4 zeros, and this is 9 6 zeros. So meaning that if we look at whatever we have here, there's something that is coming out clearly, the common ratio. So if you take this next number here, of course we are finding the next number after this. So if we take 30,000 divide by 100, what do we get? We get 300. Also, if you take this 9 million divide by 30,000, if you divide this, we are going still to get 300. So which means that for you to move from this to the next number, you multiply by 300. For you to move to this one, you multiply by 300. For you to move to the next one, you shall multiply this by 300. That is the pattern we can be able to see here. So which means this is going to be 9 million, then fourth number, because we are finding the fourth term, 9 million times 300. Of course, this is going to be 9 times 3 will give us 27. How many zeros? Now we shall have 8 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then now writing this in standard form, we are going to shift the decimal. Suppose it was here, how many steps? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So our answer will be 2.7 times 10 raised to power 9. Next question. Here we are told the first three terms of an arithmetic progression. In an arithmetic progression, we have a common difference, and actually for us to work out this, let us look from 1.5 moving to the next number like that. I like working with ordinary numbers first. So this is going to be actually 150, this is going to be 500, this is going to be 850 as ordinary numbers. So what do you need to do in order to get to this? What do you add? What do you need to add in order to get to that? Can you check whether it's 350? So if you add 350 in each case, if you add plus 350 plus 350, you're gonna get there. So meaning also for us to get that one, it will be 850 plus 350, and this is going to translate to 1200. But the question is, write the first term to the ratio of the fourth term. We're writing this in ratio form. So the first term is 150 as an ordinary number, ratio 1200. So in order to write it in the form that is required, so meaning at the first part we need to have 1, so which will mean that at the first part of the ratio we shall divide by 150 so that we can be able to have it as 1. And if also we've divided the first term here, we shall also divide the same the second center. So this is going to reduce to 1 is to, if you divide that, can you try to work it out and check whether the answer I'm getting is the same answer you'll get? I'm getting 8. So this is 1 is to 8 as our final answer. 1 is to 8 as our final answer. Another question that you really need to know how to work out is working out area of circles, area of sectors, area of geometric shapes. And we are told that ABCD is a square with BC equal to 10 centimeters, DAC equals to, and DEF are sectors. Yes, so we're told this is a sector, DAC, DAC is a sector, DEF is also a sector. Then we are supposed to work out the area of the shaded part and give our answer in terms of pi. Okay, we need to ask ourselves, how can we work out the area of this part? Actually, this is the one that is a bit technical. This part, area of this part, is the one that is a bit technical, because the area of the shaded part is going to include this part also plus this other part that we have here. So meaning for area of course of a sector is theta over 360 pi r squared. That's the formula we use in order to work out the area of a sector. So which will mean that in order to work out this, let me just move this so that we can be able to see it properly. So in order to work out this, let us work out the area of the first sector, and that is the area of E. Let me use the way it was written, the area of DEF. I'm talking of this, we're working out the area of this sector here, and this is going to be, or also we are told that AE ratio DE AE, so this is in the ratio of what? 2 is to 3, so meaning this 2 over 5, this is 3 over 5. But still remember that we were told the square was having how many centimeters? 10 centimeters. So which will mean that in order to find the radius of this particular sector, it will be 3 over 5 times 10. And actually you can see this is going to reduce to 6 centimeters. So the radius is actually 6 centimeters. So we can be able to say area of DEF is going to be 90 degrees, because this is a right angle at this point, over 360 times pi, radius is 6, so times 6 squared, which is going to translate to 90 over 360 pi times 36. This will cancel out, and then we shall have here ones, so the area of this sector is 9 pi. That's the area of this part of the sector here, 9 pi. So what's remaining is for us to work out the area of this sector, and then we add them together so that we can be able to get the final answer. Now, in order to work out this, I'm going to use the method whereby we shall work out the area of this sector. And work out the area of this sector here. Once I have the area of this sector, and then work out the area of the square, of course, area of the square is going to be 10 times 10, which is going to be 100 centimeters square. Then I will also work out the area of this sector ACD, which is going to be equal to 90 over 360 pi times 10 squared. So if we try to simplify this is going to reduce to 9 actually will go to 36 4 times, so it will be 4 pi over 4 times 100. Once it will go 20 times, so the final answer is going to be 20 pi. So which means that the area of the sector is 20 pi and the area of the square is 10, rather 100, so that we can be able to work out the shaded part. This is going to be what? To be 100 minus 20 pi, and that will be the area of this section that we have here. Let me remove this part so that you know the part I'm talking about. So this section that is shaded here is the one that is 100 minus 20 pi. So that is the area of that sector. But remember, the area of this other shaded part was 9 pi, so that to get the total area of the shaded region to be 100 minus 20 pi plus 9 pi, and this is going to reduce to 100 minus 11 pi as our answer for that part. The table below shows the ages in years of everyone in Martin's family. Martin is 12 years, Martin's mother is X, Martin's father is X plus 3. The mean age of everyone in the family is equal to the range of their ages. And remember, Martin is going to be the youngest, so which means that for us to get the range is the smallest, the largest value minus the smallest value. So meaning this is going to be X plus 3 minus 12. This is our range. And then the mean, you are told the range equals to the mean of everyone. So mean is usually we add 12 plus X plus X plus 3 divide by the number of people we have here, and this must be equal to the range, which is X plus 3 minus 12. Actually, I should reduce this. It will be X minus 9. So in order to solve this, I can put the like terms together here, and this is going to be what? This is going to be 15 plus 2x over 3 equal to x minus 9, then times 3 also here times 3. This will cancel out and we shall have this as 15 plus 2x, which is equal to 3x minus 27. Putting the like terms together so that we can be able to find the value of x, we shall actually take this on the other side of the equal sign and also shift this on the other side of the equal sign, and this is going to reduce to 15 plus 27 equals to 3x minus 2x. And actually, if you add this, we are going to get it as 42 equals to x. And since the mother was x, so the mother is 42 years old. The dad is going to be 45 years old.